Hi, welcome to my show, Expositions. This is part 1. I'd like to welcome our guest, the Milkman. Come on in, Milkman. You can take a seat right here. Tell me about your story.
Alright, but Stanley will be just fine.
I thought you liked your old name.
Well, I'm a changed man now. Decided to get rid of it. Anyway, my story all started about a year and a half ago. I was working this dead-end job at Dollar General, making these cereal commercials for some generic brands, some actual commercial brands. Anyway, I made these complaints videos just about my life for the internet.
Is the account still up?
Not currently.
Do you still have the videos saved somewhere in a camera, laptop, or phone?
I'm fairly sure I deleted all of them, but I can't be sure there.
I'm sure they're up on YouTube somewhere.
Probably. Probably some channel called, The Puppeteer 666 or Milkman 69 or something.
Yeah, something along the lines of that.
Something like
Continue
that. Yeah,
continue with your story.
If there is, definitely subscribe to those channels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway. So basically I made all these complaints videos about my life, and
How many were there, Milkman? I mean, Stanley.
I believe there was 5 or 6, potentially 7.
What made the sudden change from being just normal guy to being a drug-tripped freak?
Well, my therapist, not the greatest, prescribed me with these pills, happy pills, she said.
Can you give out the name of your therapist? We dug up some information and we found out that he was your adopted father. I'm sorry I'm laughing, Stanley, but having your father as your therapist is not normal.
Well, yeah, it made it better that he was my adopted father, but yes, Officer Kermit, he was also a corrections officer at the local police department.
I read that he was recently murdered.
Well, I believe he's still alive, but gravely injured.
You know you are the main suspect, though.
Yes, I do.
I don't think we're legally allowed to say this, but we'll just roll with it. Alright, continue.
Alright, so where was I? Oh, yes, right. I got these pills from my therapist and associating doctors. Happy pills, placebos, and I took those, and basically all I could see was sunshine and rainbows.
How long did this drug trip last?
Just about 9, 10 months.
I'm surprised a drug could have an effect for that long.
Well, it wasn't just that one drug. After that, after I ran out, I turned to cocaine, beans, weed, etc.
I heard my brother was a drug dealer. His name was Brockboy. Did you know him?
Yes, I knew him very well.
I heard he sold you beans.
He did.
It just hasn't been the same without him.
May
this
he rest
is-
in peace.
Yes. We might bring him back. I don't know. Alright, continue.
Okay. So basically, not the greatest part of my life, but within that period, I was officially adopted by Kermit as my adopted father, and throughout all of my crimes, he basically took it out on me by beating me with his belt, which in turn made me turn to Satanism for a better truth. So I thought at the time.
We also read that he locked you in a freezer.
He did. I was just trying to make him toast. I told him it's just toast, but he just wasn't having it. He left me in there for a good 5 minutes or so.
Kermit seemed like a good person in the first recorded video that he was in.
Yes, but I'm afraid he slowly deteriorated over the course of his career in his later days.
We could tell that you have moved on from your adopted Kermit days, but do you know where he is now?
I believe he's in a medical ward in,
So the roles are kind of reversed. You're not insane, now he's insane.
Yes, I believe he's going through some mental rehabilitation.
Is he in any sort of state to be on the show?
I'm sure he could answer a few questions, but not many. I'd have to ask his doctor, but perhaps.
Alright, continue with your story.
Okay. So, throughout my Satanist weeks, I attempted sacrificing myself multiple times. I bought a beach from a rather sketchy realtor.
Was his name Mr. Atatzelaire?
No, it was actually Mr. Real Estate, but I sold it to Mr. Atatzelaire.
He sounds German/Russian.
Yes, he definitely had an accent. But anyway, I digress. He
Technical difficulties. Continue,
I
Milkman.
understand. Yes. As I was saying, yeah, Mr. Tatzelaire definitely had an accent. He was not local.
Do you have anything else to say?
Um,
Any closing remarks?
Well, as my Satanism days ended, and Satan regarded me as a insult to Satanists.
I heard he beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Yes, basically, that pretty much sums it up. He stabbed me multiple times in the chest. Had many wounds from that.
He actually recorded it, and it's on YouTube.
Yes, I've seen the videos. Very horrifying
And
to watch it.
and you also make the sound, and Hail Satan.
Yeah, I wasn't in my right mind. I completely am at fault for that. But, nonetheless, I'm a changed man now that he threw me in the water, drowned me, and snapped me back to reality. I've
And
been
you got a-
completely sober since.
And you got a round in the washing machine and the dryer.
A few, yes. I ingested at least a pound of sand.
We could say you're a dirty boy. Alright, that's our guest star, the Milkman.
Alright, yep, thanks for having me on the show, and
To-
that's Stanley.
Oh, yes. Totally back to normal.
Yes.
He's gonna be like this forever, definitely. He's not gonna become an alcoholic in the next video.
No, sir.
So, get the fuck out of my chair.
Alright, that's fair.
Thank you for watching. More videos coming soon, fuckface.